Hey, you guys, and welcome to Tales from a Scorpion, bringing you Scorpio Talks. This is the very first episode that I'm bringing to the podcast. It is long overdue, and I've been waiting patiently. I know that you have as well. I've been putting up many different videos trying to find my niche, and I have finally found it. So let's dig into Scorpio Talks. I am very excited. This is a solo podcast. I'm not interviewing people as of yet. And a lot of people want me to go live. They're saying that live will bring me extra viewers and more subscribers. But hey, I feel like this. If live will bring me extra viewers and more subscribers, then I will do it once I reach 300. So let's get the subscribe button going and clicking, and y'all get me to 300 and I'll go live. We are going to dive in everything that you can think of: love, lust, betrayal, heartbreak, infidelity. And stay tuned for episode 1, why we stay in toxic love. Why do we stay in toxic love? Put it in the comments. Why do we stay in toxic love? Explain. Give me your thoughts, your input on it. Why do we stay when we see the red flags? Why do we stay and hold on and try to explain it away? You know, even when you know that it's hurting you, like, why do you stay in that relationship, in that situation? It's the illusion of potential. We stay because we see their potential. We remember when they used to make us laugh. We remember when we felt safe with them, that we can get that back, and we hold on to that thinking that they're going to somehow reappear. Potential plays a big part in the reason why you stay in toxic love. You know, sometimes we convince ourselves that if we stay loyal, if we love them right, maybe that, or potentially we can bring back that version of them that we remember. But you know, that's not enough. Potential is not proof. You know, love is not supposed to feel like waiting on a miracle. It's supposed to feel steady. It's supposed to feel safe. You know, it's supposed to feel aligned. Other times you might stay, or, you know, stay in that toxic love because it's safe, because of fear and because it's familiar. You know, people do not like the unknown. So they stay in a situation because it's safe to them. It's familiar to them. People are scared of unfamiliar things. So you're afraid of being alone and starting over. Nobody wants you. You know, all the history that you have, children involved. It could be a lot of things on the reason why someone will stay in toxic love. And that cannot be the reason. You have to step away from that reason. And I'm one of them. You have to step away from that reason. I've been in plenty of situations where I've stayed because of something, because of someone, because of, not knowing what was on the other side waiting for me. And, you know, people grow up. Everybody grow up differently in their homes, especially if you grew up and you seen chaos in the family. You'll label that as it being disguised as passion. You thinking that that's the right thing when it's not. But you guys remember that being familiar isn't compatibility. Familiar is not compatibility, and survival is not love. What's another reason why we stay in toxic love? What about trauma bonds? Anybody know about trauma bonds? Put it in the comment section below. You know, those are the highs, the lows, the breakup to make up. You know, put that down in the comment section and let me know if you know anything about trauma bonds. It's definitely chemistry gone toxic. Definitely chemistry gone toxic. It's it's that toxicity. Did I say that right? That that shit will have you crazy. It's your nervous system clinging on like it's love, and it's not. You feel addicted to them, and they're constantly draining you. They don't care. They're constantly draining you. While you're addicted to them, they're constantly draining you. There's no peace. Where do you get the peace from when you have those type of trauma bonds? And it's for real. It's really a thing. It's like constantly having to prove your worth, and you shouldn't have to go through all of that. Been there, done that. Constantly trying to prove your worth, and they could care less. But you know what is important? Loving and liking yourself first trumps all. Here's what I want you to know tonight is that you're not weak for staying. I've told myself that before as well. You're not weak for staying. Okay? You're strong for facing it. You're strong for facing it. If you don't take anything else out of this tonight, is that you're strong for facing it and knowing it and owning up to it. You're not broken because you stayed. You're not weak because you stayed. You're not stupid. You're strong for recognizing it. Okay? And owning up to it. You know, you stayed because you love them. Pretty much. You stayed in that relationship. You stayed, I stayed, we all stayed because we loved them.
I think you deserve to be loved the right way this time. I think the world has taken so much from you already. It's your time to really be loved. I think you've experienced so much pain and heartache. It's your time to be treated right this time. I think that you've experienced the worst of the worst in people who claim to have loved you. But I think what you deserve is to be loved the way that you've loved everybody. The way that you've consistently loved and you haven't given up. I think you deserve to be loved that way this time. I think you deserve to be treated the way that you've been treating everyone else. I think you deserve for someone to show up for you just the way that you've been showing up for everyone in your life. The way that you've treated people with kindness, the way that you've extended yourself to people, the way that you've given your heart away to people, the way that you've loved. You deserve that too. You deserve to find a person who gives that to you and reciprocates the efforts you give to them. It's your time. You deserve it this time.
You stayed because you believed and because part of you hoped, deep down, you hoped that they would change. And you stayed and you stuck it out. So no, nobody will call you stupid for that. Nobody will downplay this because we have all gone through this. Maybe you might not want to admit it, but somebody watching right now is probably feeling everything that I'm saying because it's hitting home. You are not alone. And if nobody has told you lately, I'm telling you this tonight, that you are worth more than pain disguised as love. So you guys, this was my first episode. I wanted to really take it a little deep on the first episode. I'm gonna do something play and fun for the next episode. I just wanted to start off with something that I'm sure that we all have gone through at some point in our lives. I didn't really set out for this conversation to be an hour long. Maybe some of my next episodes will be a little bit more lengthier as I get into it. And I appreciate you tuning in to Scorpio Talks, to the first episode on why we stay in toxic love. And before we close out, I have a little tarot entertainment for you guys. I'm doing a 3-card pull, so stick around and let's get into it. If any of this has hit home, I just want you to take a deep breath and remind yourself that letting go isn't losing. You are simply choosing peace over pain. So, you guys, thank you for joining me on this very first episode of Scorpio Talks. I hope that I was able to bring a little conversation for the very first episode. It's kind of strange in here talking to the camera. I still have to get used to it. You know, I don't have an audience and I'm just sitting up here rambling about toxic love. So I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you will tune in for every episode going forward. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, comment, and subscribe to Tales from a Scorpion so that you won't miss any of Scorpio Talks episodes in the future. But before we go, I have a little surprise. We are going to do a 3-card pull from this new tarot deck I have, Love Sync Whispers of the Heart Oracle deck. And we are going to pull. This is what the cards look like. And we're going to do a little 3-card pull. And I'm going to shuffle for you. So each night when I do an episode for Scorpio Talks, I'll pull 3 cards from the Oracle deck or whatever deck that I have for that particular night. I'm just shuffling right now. I just like tarot. I think it is entertaining. I'm not doing it just for Scorpio. It will be for all signs because I could have cross watchers that's watching as well. And we are going to pull on why we stay in toxic love. Whatever it'll bring us, we'll go ahead and just pull 3 cards and read from it. So the first one is harmony. The romance is underway. You will spend a wonderful time together. So we got our first card out and it was harmony. And now we're going to pull our second card. Liberating. You can't heal a toxic lover. Realizing this, you will find freedom. And we're going to pull one more. One more. Pervasive. I can't stop missing her. Even when I sleep, I see her in my dream. So you guys, we had harmony. The romance is underway. You will spend a wonderful time together. Liberating. You can't heal a toxic lover. Realizing this, you will find freedom. And pervasive. I can't stop missing her. Even when I sleep, I see her in my dream. And it's really funny that we were talking about toxic love, and the liberating card came out, and it's saying that you can't heal a toxic lover. Realizing this, you will find freedom. I can't make this up. So, you know, I wanted to pull 3 cards, do a 3-card spread. I'm not really going all the way deep into tarot because I'm not that fluent with it, but however, this pulled out. These are your 3 cards before we end the night.